Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. The recipe I'm going to share with you guys today is called Papdi Chaat. Might be hard to say, so I'm going to break it into two words. Pap, as in like a, puppy, and you just say the short form of it, pap, and ri. It's an alphabet that I don't think the sound is even available in the English language, but I'll tell you how we make it in our mouth. Keep the tongue in your mouth. Imagine this to be the roof of your mouth, and this finger as your tongue. And you basically just take your tongue back and you flick it like ra, ra, pap, ri. That's how it's said. And chaat is just a mix of spices, and I'll show you what all. So let's get started. First I'm going to talk about the ingredients. This is going to be the base of my recipe today. This is what everything is going to lay on, or sit on, or spread on. I don't know what you want to call it, but this is one of a healthy, I would say, way of eating papdi chaat, because usually the flour discs that we deep fry is what we put the rest of the ingredients on. But I'm going to use these very simple brown rice snack crackers. They are gluten-free. What else? I think they are baked too. This is what it looks like. Quite crispy. We're just going to layer the crackers on our plate like that. The next thing we're going to add to it is some diced boiled potatoes. I just boiled potatoes and I diced them. My hands are clean. Actually, it works better with hand, and my hands are clean, so I'm going to use my hands. Just like that. On this, we're going to add some garbanzo beans. I got a can of garbanzo beans and I just boiled it a little extra, and I added some salt to it just for extra taste. This is as neat as I could make it. This is garbanzo beans on potatoes. Next, we are going to add to it some onions. Then some diced tomatoes. Next, we are going to add some yogurt. I remember a few videos back I was saying that I cannot find a perfect vegan yogurt, so I was doing without yogurt. I finally found a perfect vegan yogurt, the plain one. I mean, you get different yogurts with different flavors, but that's not the one I was looking for. I was looking for a plain yogurt that tastes like yogurt, and I found it. Let me show you which one. This is the yogurt that I found to be really very close to normal non-vegan yogurt. The good part about this is it is non-GMO, which is very important when you're using soy products. You want to make sure they're organic or non-GMO, so I really like this brand. This works for me. Next, we are going to move on to dry spices. This is black salt. This is what it looks like when it's in a package. You can use the regular salt, but this one has a different taste that I really like, especially on Indian snacks. So I'm using this one. Next spice is cumin powder. And the last one is Indian red pepper or lal mirchi, Kashmiri lal mirchi. This one is very hot, so I'm going to use it very sparingly. This is very hot, so I didn't use that much of it because I can't stand too much heat. Next thing we are going to add to it is this green coriander chutney. This is very hot, this brand. So I'm afraid to use a whole lot of it. I'm going to use very little. Oh, that's too much. I'm going to die. You can add as much of these ingredients as you want on these crackers. I'm adding just the way I prefer. You can add more of anything you like or less of anything you like. And then we have tamarind chutney. This I think majorly is just tamarind juice or tamarind pulp and dates. I believe that's what this is. I bought it from just an Indian international grocery store, but you can make this as well, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to add a good amount of this because I love this. It cools down all the heat and gives it a nice sweet and tangy taste all at the same time. Whoops. Then some green, I'm going to add to it some chopped cilantro. Just sprinkle it however much you like. And then we are going to add some of this. This is called SEV. Not like Save the Planet kind of save, but SEV, save, which is basically just garbanzo bean flour batter that is run through I don't know what you call it, some kind of gadget that makes it come into these thin shapes, and you just deep fry it. That's how it is. And you can find this at any place that sells Indian snacks. That's what I have in this bowl. This is what it looks like. I don't know if the light is too much or less, but this is what it looks like. Again, I'm just going to sprinkle it around however much I like, and I like a lot of it, so a lot of it for me. Oops, these guys missed it. Oh, what the heck, I'm just going to add all of it. There you go. And this is what it looks like when it's all done. There is a bite. There is everything that I put on there in this bite. And we're just going to open our mouth as wide as we can, be very unladylike, and eat it. Oh yeah. There's the bite. How should I explain the flavors? The flavors in this is, the flavors are crazy. It's spicy, it is salty, it is sweet, it is tangy, it is the wateriness from the onions and the tomatoes, and then the denseness from the garbanzo beans and potatoes. It is just like a burst of flavors in your mouth. I found a bunch of these on sale in Kroger, so I got them. Ooh, I just hit the hot coriander chutney and I really need a drink. I know it looks like you need a lot of things to make this, but really you don't. These are like what is that, loaded Doritos or Nachos or tortillas? I don't know what you call them. This is the Indian version of it. Look at the beauty. This is going to be a big one. Every once in a while the spice hits your tongue and you're like, I swear I want to talk about some topic on this mukbang, but you tell me how you can talk with a mouthful of this. Last night I posted a video, my very first video after not having posted any in 4 months, and one of you guys told me to sometimes forget the vegan thing and eat for taste. Just eat tasty food. Girl, if you knew the amount of unhealthy food I eat. There's something on my mouth. I can't tell. Unhealthy food or tasty food doesn't always has to be non-vegan. There are lots of vegan foods that are just as bad for you, but delicious. And if you ask me, I don't take any offense to somebody eating for their soul. You know what I mean? It's good to take care of your health and eat healthy and care for the planet, all that good stuff. But it's very important to please your soul. And sometimes your soul wants food that are not that healthy but just delicious. And I like to listen to my soul, because when I'm happy, I know that I'm going to make sure that I'll do more things good for the planet, the animals, my health. If I'm not happy, one day I'm just going to throw in the towel and kind of call it quits and just keep doing more things that are going to harm my health and everybody around me. Last bite. Last bite. To this last bit, I'm going to add some tamarind and date chutney, because everything tastes good with the tamarind chutney on it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Sorry, looks like it's going to be no topic for today. That's it, guys. That's it. The party is over. So this was the first time I actually tried to prepare something on camera and eat, and this video looks like it's going to be really long and I'll have to edit it quite a bit. But anyways, I do hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I didn't have any topic today because the food was so good and it was just such a mouthful of flavors that I couldn't talk in between. It would be almost disrespectful to the food, you know. Anyways, I will see you guys later with another recipe. Hopefully I'll cook, or maybe it'll be a snack. I have no idea. But for now, bye guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye. Mwah. Bye. Hello everybody, welcome back. Tamarind chutney. This is basically a concentration of I don't have anything deep fried in my food, so I don't feel so bad eating this today. Other times too, when I have deep fried, I still eat this on there. What am I saying?